James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. 2-2.
2-2. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
No balls and a strike to count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Taken in by Gregorius. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Sam Tomlinson.
Stepping in, Sam Tomlinson, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tauchman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Stepping in, Scotty Hayward. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fourth, the second
digging
baseman,
in, Nino Reese. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Tauchman is off at first with 2 away. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's George Springer, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .333 hitter. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Carlos Correa comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's Didi Gregorius. Career line against Greinke. He's only 2 for 10.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
He pulls this one into right. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Greinke looks in. Here it is on 0-2. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now. Digging in, number 44. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Tauchman has a beat on it, 1 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gregorius is there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Altuve is making a bid to be an all-star this year with his strong season. He's currently the 2nd leading vote getter amongst second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Behind 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Scorched to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
The bat. Number 4, shortstop, Sam Tomlinson.
He's set and the pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. 0-1 count. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now another 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year.
Leading off
in fact, with
Yankees,
the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and
Mike.
slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch him.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Center fielder, Mike.
So stepping in, Mike Tauchman. He reached on a single in his first try. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Tauchman, the former Colorado Rocky. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner goes for third. Don't want to forget about him. And he is out on the tag. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Astros.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.